Good morning, guys. I am just in front of my hostel in downtown Vancouver, waiting to be picked up for an epic adventure. I'm sure most of you have heard of the amazing ski and snowboard resort here in British Columbia called Whistler. I myself have been there twice now, I think, and both times were in the winter, so I have never seen Whistler in the summer. So I was actually reached out to by a local tour company called Be Wild Adventures. I'll have them linked in the description, and they offered me a chance to go on their Waterfalls and Whistler tour. So basically, as we drive up to Whistler, we'll be stopping to check out some waterfalls, go on some hiking. Apparently you might even see some black bears and some grizzly bears, and then we will have some free time in Whistler to just explore. So I hope that in this video you guys will get some inspiration to at least do a day trip if you come to Vancouver to go see some of the nature outside of the city, because it is just stunning.
Just like fire, no denying. I know we won't be late. Sky may be gray, there might be rain. I have to say, I know I do lean on faith. Oh, darling, you know, wait for me and I'll come home. It's not a simulation. I'm still dreaming, falling deeper within. This love is an ocean wide that never runs dry.
So guys, we are just starting the trail of Shannon Falls, and already I am just honestly shocked because I've actually never been in a forest that is this green and lush. Like, it's almost something like out of a movie, like with the moss. I don't know if you guys can see, but I guess that's one of the benefits of all the rain, is that everything is just alive and green.
Clouds roll by, glittering. I never thought they would let me in. A fading light, a distant call. The devil will never be welcome here at all. The sky is gray, I guess that's what it takes to feel a little lonely is a state. Do you feel our love is the only thing that is real? It's like a heart with nothing to conceal, nothing more. Lesson learned, a slight state of hope that you will return. It's what I got, and then the summer turned into fall.
Just got to Whistler. Oh my gosh, it does actually look quite different than it does in the winter. Unfortunately, it's starting to sprinkle rain a little bit, and the visibility at the actual top of the mountain is definitely obscured. There's like a huge cloud that it's basically in, because that's kind of the main attraction of Whistler. If you've never been here before, there's this amazing gondola. It's called the Peak to Peak gondola. It costs $85 now, and that's how you can get the most spectacular view of the mountains. That's how you go like skiing and snowboarding in the winter. There's also, you know, lots of trails that you can walk up there as well. But today I don't think there's really much point for me to do that, considering you know, the view would be obscured, and if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I would rather be there, you know, for a whole day. We have about 3-4 hours of free time, you know, while we're here in Whistler. But nevertheless, I'm so excited to be here, and the very first thing that I want to do is get some food. Whistler has some amazing restaurants, and I heard about this place that's called Hunter-Gatherer. I think I actually have to turn right up here. They're supposed to have some really good food that uses more local ingredients, is really fresh, so I think I'm gonna do that. Oh my god, that is actually so good. I can't tell you guys how much, well actually maybe I have already said this in videos, how much I have missed just Canadian craft beers. I really feel like in Canada it has some of the best craft breweries that at least I have ever had, and especially in British Columbia and Ontario. Amazing. So yeah, just as I had mentioned before about this restaurant, you know, not sponsored, but it is great that they really make an effort to mainly use like local ingredients and obviously, you know, local beers and all that kind of stuff. Because unfortunately, one of the things that, you know, tends to happen with popular places is that they do get overrun with the big chains. And obviously you can see that a lot here in Whistler too, of, you know, like a lot of the big chain food places, you know, big chain hotels. And while there's nothing wrong with that, I just think it's great to have, you know, a more local feel of staying at a place that you can't stay anywhere else in the world, and, you know, trying food that is actually from the area. Okay, how perfect does this look? Like, this is actually my perfect meal, I would say, because not only do I know it's going to taste good just by looking at it, but it's actually really healthy, because look, we got like a potato roasty underneath, we got some wilted kale, we've got some fresh BC salmon, we've got some dill sour cream that was on the menu, we got alfalfa sprouts, and then you could just choose whatever side you wanted. They had like coleslaw or different kinds of potatoes. I chose to go with their salad, and yeah, this looks just fantastic. I'm so excited to dig in. That is so good.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within.
All right, guys, we have made it to the gondola area, and yeah, this looks much different in the summer than it does in the winter. The last time that I was actually here was when I was with my dad. Him and I did a snowboarding trip to Whistler. I think it was like for 4 days, and we were just shocked how exhausting it was to do even one run on the mountain. Because keep in mind, in Saskatchewan we have Wapiti, which is just like a little hill that it takes all of a minute to get down, and Whistler on the other hand I think was taking us at least like 30 or 40 minutes to get down the mountain, because we had to take so many breaks. Like our legs were just not used to, you know, constantly snowboarding for that length of time. So obviously in the summer it's a whole other situation where either you can, you know, just go by foot and get a beautiful outlook, but what seems to be the most popular thing to do is actually mountain biking, which you'll see a whole bunch of people doing. There are of course bike rental shops if you don't have your own and, you know, like that sort of thing, but if it is a nice day it's definitely worth it to actually just go up there and get a view. It is spectacular.
Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all.
Oh, there's two. Yeah, there is.
Oh, it's a little cove! Oh my gosh!
This is the one I'm used to.
That's incredible!
So see how small Mama is?
Oh,
Where's Shirley?
wow. Yeah, they're actually not as big. Well, I mean, they probably can get bigger, but
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
actually
she's
not
probably only a
big.
year or two old.
Yeah.
They say bear bum. It's a little breezy out there.
Wow.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand.
What a spectacular day, guys. I am just, even though I've been a little bit chilly today, I am on cloud 9 because the nature here, like, this is what Canada's all about. If you come to Canada, sure, you gotta see the cities. Sure, Vancouver, you know, and Toronto are amazing, but you gotta come out into the nature, ideally, you know, in good weather conditions, because it is spectacular. I had such a great time on this tour, so a big thank you to Be Wild Adventures for allowing me to come and enjoy this incredible place. I'll have them linked in the description, and I especially think they're a great option to go with if you're not used to driving in Canada by yourself, if you don't know BC well, like where to go, when to go, and if you're not in a group, it actually is more dangerous if you're in isolated places, because yes, there are bears as we saw today, and it's much better to be in a group, to be talking when you're on the trails, just so you can, you know, let bears know that you're there, and usually they'll leave you alone. So that's actually a great reason to go with a tour like this, because not only is somebody else taking care of all the logistics, but you have, you know, a great guide with you. Really enjoyed Amber taking us around today, and you just, you know, have safety in numbers. So if you're going to be out in nature, be safe, and have a good time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you been to Canada? What was your experiences? Have you ever been up close and personal with a bear? Let me know in the comments. And as always, I'm sending you guys so much love. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and keep being your own kind of beautiful. Bye guys.
Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty.